But that's what I see. I think, hopefully DQ keeps to his word. He says they want to, play fast, play hard, and I hope he makes decisions the same way. Decide fast, decide hard, not waste too much time on hopes and dreams. Get the pieces, the players, the playbook in that's going to be the most effective.
I like your answer. I think you're onto something there. All right, Alex, what are your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I like what everyone said. I think it's just, and I love Jaden Daniels. I think just with the secondary concerns, with the pass rush concern, hey, it's a first year quarterback too. Mm-hmm. We gotta pump the brakes. I wish the best for every new team. Every year everyone's equal, 0-0, right?
Right.
I mean, I think a good year for Jaden Daniels, if they're starting him right out of the box, I mean, you cannot really expect more than 8 or 9 wins. That's a win. That's a win for the Commanders because you're starting a new regime. You're starting a new direction, a new vision. If Daniels stays healthy and progresses, you're not going to the Super Bowl this year. It's about letting him, take his lumps and learn and grow.
Okay, I think your dog in the background agrees with you. I totally. I don't want to disagree with him because he sounds like, hey, listen, don't diss my owner right now. You let him talk. Hey man, all right, cool, man.
My girlfriend just got almost sorry about that.
No, it's okay, no problem, bro. I'm just, hey man, we joke around a lot here.
For a while, I'm sorry about. He's funny too. He's Prince Harry. He's a little guy. But no, I mean, I think Commanders now they finally have a new direction.
You know what?
Let it grow, though, right?
No, that is a great assessment.
I think 9 wins would be a big win for Jaden Daniels.
You know what? That is a great point right there. That is awesome because you did, in fact, make a statement because I remember what Jaden Daniels said. He said that he just loved the game of football. And yes, his mindset is about, structuring him a chance to win. And when you hear that, he actually performs like that on the field. Great point. All right, Steve, what you got, man?
We're gonna shock the world. We're gonna win 11. We're gonna be 11-6. We're gonna beat the Cowboys, the Eagles twice, the Giants twice.
Wow.
We're gonna win our divisional games. We're gonna beat the AFC Central. We're gonna shock the world. Why? Because remember, we got people that we brought in from other teams and stuff to show off our defense, show off our offense, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, y'all. And y'all gonna say, Steve, you're a mastermind.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, Steve. All right. So here's what.
Hear him out. The division is crap this year. I mean, like if we get a little bit on a roll, let's say we win like 5 or 6 out of the division. Hey, you know what I'm saying? He might not be too far off.
So this is.
Did you notice, Russell? Did you notice when Daniels was out there? Now the team was really up. They were up.
Well, I'm not discrediting anything that Big Steve is saying. When I hear everybody's their opinion, I get into a visionary thought process where I'm calculating data and I'm up here looking at statistics. I'm up here looking at individual stats. Well, here's.
Did you notice that they were not? Well, not only were the referees were throwing down flags every freaking where.
Well, that's
anyway,
that.
They're still learning, and on top of it, they're trying to do their job.
Well, no.
They're
okay, so
get used to it.
So this is what I'm saying. This is when I look at the first game, I don't look at the way the preseason is stacked up in minutes and how they give in each minute to each stats on the players on the bench from third string to second string to third string. What I look at is the primary first stringer who's going to be like Jaden Daniels and how he performs. When they put him on the field, it's already done. He already completed his stat process. He's done. He put him back on the bench. And then you look at the running backs and wide receivers and how many yards they catch, how many yards per catch, and how much the reception and target is. You look at that. And then you say, you on a given day during a regular season game, how many they're going to look at per game, per hour, per 15 minutes or 60 minutes. You're looking at that, and then you go, okay, they're right there in that area. Such as Terry McLaurin. He's right there in that area, so he doesn't need to do anything. He needs to go and sit down. Then you look at Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey just completed maybe 5, 10, 6 catches, right? 6 to 10 catches. So he's right there where he needs to be. So he's good on his own. So they're not going to worry about him. If you look at Ben Sanut, whatever. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, bro. I'm not trying to do that. If you look at how he caught and then he took 3 defenders with him down the field, he's good. He's good.
He drug them with him. He was gone.
So these are the stats I look at, right? These are the stats I look at. Now on defense, I see how much we penetrated the defense offense, how many sacks, how much we start the running back. We didn't do none of that. How many missed tackles on a given day that could turn into 20 points right in the first quarter, right? If we don't have no missed tackles, if we don't have a pick six, if we don't give our defenders the chance to snag a football and run it opposite, and the Falcons against the Bills, the Falcons went and got 6 points, a pick six, right? So we haven't really showed that. We had 4 missed tackles, 4, and then we played out of position. That is a big thing. Because we can't really play out of position if we're dealing with a component. Look what happened against the Giants. The Giants, they really were blindsided. You know, they had a I think it was it Jones? I think Jones threw a pass to the towards the end zone because they were right in the red zone. And here comes somebody, I think it was some Panthers, caught the ball and took off. No, it was Seattle. They played Seattle and they lost because Seattle was 1,000% in focus lane, and that's where the mindset is, right? So after looking at all that data, right, I make my assessment on that off that right there. Yes, it's it's first game. Yes, everybody's gonna have their 30 minutes of play calls and giving break it down 15 of each third string 1, 2, 3, and then you let them execute. But if they can't execute, guess what? The other team wins. This is the game of the trenches, like Alex said. Game of the trenches. When you in that game, you know that one thing only matters. 4 quarter, 2 minute drill. Who's gonna win? We didn't showcase that. We let the other team know. So that's what I'm saying. That's my analytical thoughts. And
they should have never had that ball back.
We should have had a pass rush. That's what I'm saying. We should have had a pass rush, and it would have changed all that. We would have been game over. We would have won. We would have went into overtime, and then we would have played and see how we came after that. You wanna grade everything, right? And keep in mind, we have a not a mediocre special teams, right? We still have a okay special teams, because of Trustway.
They're going to have to build that up, period.
Well, I mean, we still got 2 other games. We got the Patriots, and then we got Miami. Yeah, Miami's going to kill us.
It's like preseason, so don't panic.
Well,
Yeah, because I noticed that they were not pushing them to burst down. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I noticed that, and I'm like, okay, this is what you want to do. But they're going to have to get used to that. But it's still a learning process.
Yes, it is.
And they're going to get all that. They're going to get in.
I don't doubt that. I just look at the reoccurring themes of the preseason that's going to carry over into the regular season. And I don't want the reoccurring themes to carry over because it's going to be an anchor to us going where we need to go. And that's where my mindset is. I'm not really saying this team is not going to do well. I don't see that indication now. I see that we're learning the offensive playbook of Kinsberg, right? and we're also learning the defensive of Joe Witt Jr. But as I see where we are learning, which we had OTAs and training camp and the joint practices with the Jets actually said that they're more happier with their joint practices than we are, right? And that shows in the game that they won, you know. And that's where I'm getting to the point where I'm saying, geez, there was no fire lit. It was everybody said, hey, listen, this is what I could do. Ha! I caught the ball, touchdown. Yes. You know, defensively, yeah, we're gonna get them next time. That reminds me of Steve Spurrier when we had him here. And I don't like those images of that type of error because it brings back negative energy, and I don't want to. Anyway, let me go ahead and change the topic because I think we need a topic change because we're going to talk about the Olympics. Let's go ahead and talk about the Olympics because the Olympics was off the chain. Hats off to USA. You know, they went and got the gold. You know, I'm proud of them. Yeah,
USA for the win.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said too.
Man.
But you know, I think that's what I like about battling, right? When you battle like that, you get great results. And that's what I want to see out of this team. The USA men's team are heavy names in the NBA come together to mold into a USA dominated team. And that's what we need, folks. We need a battle to showcase that we are in the driver's seat. And that's what the US men did. They came in there and they saw it. They listened to the France. France said, hey, we got components of the NBA too. We're going to see if we can compete with the big names, you know. And they, for a moment, it was a little back and forth. It wasn't like we'll punch you, we go 5, and you punch us, we go 10. No, it was more like, we're going to go 12. You're going to catch up. Okay, we going 13. You're going to catch up. You know, so we're gonna go 20 and win. You're gonna stay there on the bench and watch us win. And that's what I like. You know, you test everybody's skill set. You're like, hey, listen, you did a great job, but you wasn't gonna beat us. Come on now, stop. Well, you did a great job. And then you go back to the bench and you start clapping. You're like, yeah, we did a great job.
Well, I mean,
yeah, like that.
The showdown with Thursday with Serbia, man. They escaped there.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, USA, but yeah, they could have easily died there. I mean, now today they kicked the butt they should have all tournament.
And that's what I like. That's
Serbia
what
got lucky. They got lucky. They got lucky Thursday.
But you know what? That's what you're doing. You're testing the talent of your team to see which limits they can push. To see what you're doing is you're unleashing somebody who's been there, like a Steph Curry. Steph Curry been that way against Cleveland, been that way against other teams like Boston, right? So you see the dog in them. See, this is what I'm talking about. You have somebody that unlocks the potential, and he goes off the chain, you know. And that's what this game is about. You see somebody who's actually pushing you against the wall. And you like, get off of me. 30 points, 40. Yeah. And
Switch.
that's it. And that's my point. So let's go ahead and go to the Orioles. The Orioles had a really, really, really bad game against the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, but they came out.
I love Oreo cookies.
Yeah, we're not talking about Oreo cookies. We just said Orioles. So we're not don't start that right now. Okay. We're Baltimore Orioles take on the Tampa Bay Rays and they win with Tampa Bay's traded pitcher Effler. Effler actually was the prime helper in us winning. And yes, we gave him a run. It was supposed to be, 4-0, but it's actually 4-1. Hats off to the Orioles. They're tied with the Yankees. And Lou, what did I tell you about the Yankees?
Yeah, don't give up on them. I told you this is going to be a battle all the way through. It's going to be from start to finish, and it's holding up.
Well, right now, we know we already have a winning record against the Yankees.
Yeah.
We already have a really good record in Tampa against Tampa, which is 5-0. And we actually lead, and everybody said that the Cleveland Guardians were going to own us, but we split that series 2-2, and they still 67 wins, and they're going downward in a really bad way. We are up 69 along with the Yankees, so we're really right there in the midst of what we were last year with you guys, and then. Last year, the year before, we were against the Tampa Bay, but now we're against you guys. So I'm pretty sure that is going to be a really good series this September, because this is the last month, and in September is playoff time, folks. And we're going to have a playoff. We're going to have a playoff series here on the DMV Sports Show, first this time this year. Baseball playoffs, and who's going to win the series, and move on to win the pennant. So y'all got to come back 10 times strong, because we're going to have it here, first time for everything. So we only got about 6 minutes. We're going to go ahead and go with the Wizards and finish off with the Wizards. The Wizards were 5-3 in the summer league. I gave them a B- because they could have gotten another player who can be a point guard, but they kept Johnny Davis. I don't know why, but they really got rid of Denny Adenijad. He went to Portland. Hats off to him. I hope he does well out there, because that's where he needs to be. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to win anything, because they got the heavy hitters out there. But Cool Bally, like I told everybody else, the man does not need to be in the NBA, because he really didn't do anything. Yes, he was one of Bamba's. Well, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. He's one of Bamba's teammate, but that doesn't equal points. Yeah, he could score 20. Who can't?
Yeah.
But he's not an elite. Yeah, he can't be a monster, because he doesn't really do anything. But that's just me. Last but not least, folks, hats off to Team USA. Shakari Reachers, she won the 4x4 100 relay. She got gold, she got silver. Hats off to the whole team of the Team USA. Y'all put your butts out there, you work your butts off, and you got your goals. I didn't mean it like that. I mean to say you work your butts off. That's what I meant.
They work their butts off, and they do.
And I'm glad they got what they,
Carrie, she may not have gotten all the goals, but there's no doubt on planet Earth she's the fastest woman there.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry about that. She's having campus suit memories, and she said it out loud. She gets like that.
On planet Earth, who the fastest woman is, because if you go head up against her, you get.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Yeah, she actually burned the track. Her and Noah Knowles, Noah Lyles, he did that too, and also the women's. They had the. Can I ask this question? I'm gonna ask this question, and I know we gotta go. We got 4 minutes. When did the Olympics put breakdancing into the Olympics? I never saw that before. Yeah, I never saw that. That was the most weirdest thing.
This might be the first time.
Why would
I think that was the first time, man.
that was weird? It's not even an Olympic sport.
They didn't get any break dancers. All the break dancers are old as me, 60 and 50 years old. These little Rudy Boo Butt kids, they went around with Cool Mo D and
Right.
and all we was like actually rocking the house.
I don't.
They can watch YouTube and kind of get an idea, but that's exactly what it looks like. They look at the YouTube and kind of got an idea.
But see, how can you grade that? You can't grade that.
On cardboard or concrete in Times Square in 1985.
But you can't grade that. How you can grade that? Oh, he's about to do the bird dance. Oh, that's going to be 5 points there. Stop doing that to me. Stop.
Gotta love it.
Bird dance.
The bird dance.
Hallelujah. You gotta get the bird.
Yeah, and then you're gonna do the running. You're gonna do the run. You're gonna do the running man, and that's gonna be 12 points. Now you just outbid your opponent or something. I don't know how to do this.
MVD and empty hammer.
Yeah, hey, that would have been horrible.
But I bet it was
Can't touch this.
Yeah, and then you start throwing. Then you start breaking out with the Michael Jackson throwing your hats in the crowd, and then you start like doing the Egyptian. That's about 50 points. You went, and now you got a gold medal. I don't know. I'm just saying.
no. Nothing will do anything to make it a sporting event.
Oh, and I just hope breaking bottle on the concrete is not going to be there.
You can build up with dancing.
Yeah, I just hope not, spitting flower sun seeds out your mouth is going to be in the Olympics next year. And then we're going to really have a problem. That's bad.
So what you gonna do for your birthday tomorrow?
Oh yes, my birthday is tomorrow.
Oh.
I have no idea.
A box.
A box? I don't know.
A box of gifts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's not the box she's talking about. I don't want no Campbell soup from you.
Something's gonna pop out of it.
No. Well, I hope not pops out of it. Something pops out of it, then I'm blocking it from the house. I don't like that laugh. Anyway, it's 6:59. I want to thank Lou. I want to thank Coach. I want to thank Eric and Alex, the new member. Thank you for coming in. We got Big Steve. I want to thank everybody for coming in on this Saturday to entertain us on this weekend. I want everybody to wish you well. Have a great weekend, and you're human first, everything second, and you're conquered by definition. So go conquer your dreams. So go ahead.
Happy birthday.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, thank you too. Thank you all. And I want everybody to do your very best.
Happy birthday, dear Rasul. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but like I told you before, she has the Campbell soup itis. So everybody have a great great weekend, and I'll see you next Saturday to talk about the results of the Washington Commanders, Washington Wizards, DC United, Baltimore Orioles, and yes, any favorite team that you have concerns about, come on in. Don't be afraid. We're family here. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Have a great weekend. God bless.
Have a good weekend. Treat me like family. God bless.
All right. Well, thank you for entertaining me and coming in and DV Sports Show. And yes, you too are human first, everything second, and you are conquerors by definition. So go conquer your dream. And I'm out. Peace. And yes, tomorrow's my birthday. All right, be safe. I'm out.